Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. Um, we're going to back to the UK today. This is Valentine TV. Please, as you come in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and also share the video if you can. Um, the reaction is coming from MERALI. And you can find him on YouTube and Instagram. And he's also in the description of this video. But okay, y'all remember we was talking about Fergie and uh Andrew, the y'all's Prince Andrew, and I was saying that Fergie was trying to, use her daughters. You know what I mean? Use her daughters over there. So now they're trying to see if she even tried to let P. Diddy have them. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, I heard it. I told y'all now MURAD done got a whiff of it, and he's gonna talk about it. So y'all can't come for me because MURAD is right over there with y'all and he knows. So let's just see what MURAD got to say about it, because I don't know if they actually did it or not. So let's see if MURAD knows, okay?
So it should be important to note that what is happening with Sarah Ferguson, Prince Andrew, and the clan over here in London in the royal family is directly interconnected to P. Diddy. Sarah Ferguson herself, of course, in recent emails that were leaked and exposed, where she was begging Epstein for money and that she would pay him back, and that he was really upset because she never paid him back and that she was financially broke, also wanted to introduce her daughters to this man. Outside of that conversation, Sarah Ferguson also wanted to introduce her daughters to P. Diddy. She was desperate. She wanted to introduce her daughters to people that were rich, that had money, no matter how dark-seeded, distorted, and evil some of these men would be. This was something that did not bother Sarah Ferguson. She was able to put this all behind her so that she could put
Yo, that little girl, she looks so scared. She looks scared, scared, scared. You hear me?
her daughters first. And in doing so, she would be introducing them to P. Diddy. Now, Eugenie looks absolutely frightened, uncomfortable in these pictures and
Yeah.
images. And whilst that was going on, Epstein was invited to her other daughter's, birthday party,
Oh,
even whilst there was a warrant for Epstein for.
oh, yo, I just figured out the man with the beard over there. That's that man that was over there, like somewhere over there close to Africa with Oprah. I seen Oprah with that guy right there with that beard on. He's one of them, pedos, you know. Yeah, if I ain't mistaken now, I saw Oprah with that dude right there.
Specific charges related to children. Andrew was there and they really did not give a damn at all. So Sarah Ferguson here and P. Diddy is a direct connect outside of, the main royal family. She really wanted to sell her children, her daughters to these men, and these men were completely understanding of it. I wouldn't be surprised if these daughters had to do things to, older men to please them in a way so that Sarah Ferguson could have been paid a check. I wouldn't be surprised if she would have done stuff like this purely because these emails recently being exposed have revealed that. So there is a
Them two, look at the two daughters' faces. Even the mama, she like, oh Lord, I hope they do take him or something. And she owed Epstein money. I ain't know she owed. I know that she had kept borrowing, and that one last time he said no. So then she went to Diddy. Oh my! And y'all already heard the court case about Diddy, so y'all know what he all about. Oh Lord.
connection between the royal family and Diddy, and it also links to Epstein. All of these, nasty oligarchs are actually related. It's desperation, no morals, no compass at all, just wanting greed and money. And in order to doing so, they wanted to befriend the likes of Epstein and billionaires like Diddy. And that is why Sarah Ferguson was around these men. Wherever you find corrupt men, Sarah Ferguson will definitely follow.
Yo, well, she must have followed freaking y'all's DJ Westwood. Westwood, even though he like the black, he like black Well, what do y'all say? Y'all say brown, brown, yeah. But he every now and then would dabble in the white. Okay, so who's to say them two young ladies wasn't around him? Young girls, I say.
Scandals have followed her for such a long time,
Oh my
especially Prince
God.
Andrew. They're both actually two peas in a pod and have been doing so well together as a couple that they follow corruption everywhere because they are corruption, point blank, period.
Point blank.
Because there should be no reason for why you're taking pictures with your daughter and P. Diddy. Obviously, you're about to meet Diddy, you're about to meet Epstein. Oh, Eugenie, Beatrice, come with us. This is who you need to see. This is who you need to meet. And, you know, we need to introduce you to these people. And now these images are resurfacing in the wake of Andrew's new scandal and your
Yeah.
mother's new scandal. And now the daughters are being dragged into this as well. Reports have stated that both Eugenie and Princess were both blindsided by what Andrew and the loss of his titles. They weren't informed prior. They had no idea. They learned about it on the news just like us. And that immediately they had to run to their parents once again. Their parents have continuously embarrassed them, and it would just save them so much time and stress to publicly cut them off. But of course they can't do that. They've been loyal to their mother and father through thick and thin, all of the stuff that they have gone through. And now there is a huge rage in the UK with articles continuously pressing on with wanting Eugenie and Beatrice to lose their titles and access as well. They were no shows to recent high society charity events because they did not want to show their faces because they're currently the talk.
Man, I wouldn't want to show my face either. You know how you know how it is over there in the UK, where it's like that everywhere. If you got a scandal going on and they know you and you would like high up on your little high horse, you know, with money, money, money. Yeah, people gonna con, boy, not con, but they gonna laugh at you. They gonna whatever. Yo, I wouldn't win either.
Of the town, and you don't want to be the whisper at these parties, but unfortunately that's what this has become. People are also accusing Eugenie of taking money alongside Andrew. I don't think that these two daughters are innocent, and I honestly don't believe that these two daughters need to remain. They need to respectfully leave the stage. Exit stage left, Eugenie and Beatrice, because I think that you guys probably carry the same morals as your.
You know what? You know what? I have got to apologize. I forgot these are victims. They are victims, y'all. So yeah, we gotta go a little light on we gotta go light period on the daughters. Cause it ain't the daughters now. We need to go hard on that darn mama Fergie and that darn Andrew supposed to be a prince. We need to go hard on them. And we already know about the other two, the Epstein and the darn Diddy. But as far as the two daughters, Eugenie and Beatrice, I apologize to y'all. I don't know what y'all just look like women, but y'all are girls. Y'all are girls, and y'all are victims anyway. Girl or not, y'all are victims.
Parents, and also would be trying to follow corruption wherever it follows, and will probably living your best life. So hopefully they will lose their royal titles. I definitely feel like they need to, you know, lose their royal titles because I don't feel like they
I don't think the daughter should. I don't.
need it, and I don't think they can really do anything anyways.
Oh well.
Daily Mail's reporting that Andrew's family summit with the daughters, they had recent crisis meetings, left Fergie in meltdown, and that when Prince William ascends to the throne, he also would be casting away Eugenie and Beatrice. He doesn't want them anywhere near because that's a direct relation and link to not only Andrew, but your corrupt mother, Sarah Ferguson, both plagued in scandals. So why would you want to be anywhere near these two princesses or do work with them or do charity with them? What charity is going to want to work with the daughters? They just removed Sarah Ferguson for the children charity that she used to work for.
Well, if they made the daughters do them, if they was like underage or something, maybe. Y'all, give them girls a break. They victims. But shoot, I want the titles anyway.
What charity is going to work with these two? What work can they publicly do? Their name has been shamed once again through the royal streets, through the upper class echelon. Everybody is basically speaking about it. Whatever.
Come to the US, we sure need somebody to help us.
class you are. Everybody's, talking about it. It's just, I don't know what's next for these two daughters. I truly don't.
Come to the
But I think it
U.S.
would be important for
Y'all
them to just
sorry.
completely exit stage left as the UK press is reporting, because I don't think that they can really, play anything.
Not over there.
I don't really think that they can have any kind of strong impact. I honestly don't.
They victims.
I honestly don't. I don't, because whatever royal insiders would, refute claims that there was a relation between Epstein and the daughters, the
Oh,
leaked emails showed that the mother is begging this man for money. New surface images show that she's coddling up with Diddy,
that's the
hugging him when he
mama.
went through a whole infamous trial right now. The mother follows corruption everywhere. Why wouldn't the daughters be around it? They've also just been attached to it so much as well that they're now even, facing a specific blow when it comes to their 30 million inheritance, which they might not even get to the full maximum anymore. Basically, their name and their, what they stand for,
How
both
old
of these
are
two
they?
princesses, is all up in the air because of what their mother and father continuously are going through.
Victims.
I don't think that they can hold their heads high. I don't think that they can be a different reflection or representation. I just don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't. And now they're facing significant pressure. They're not going to events. They've cancelled stuff. Beatrice is reportedly devastated by this and completely embarrassed, as they should be. And, the Times and
MURAD. These are victims of Epstein and Diddy. If something, these are victims. Still, I know you don't like that family. Because at first, and when I first started this video, I forgot myself. But I had to roll it back. These are victims, these two young ladies right here. Now, that mom and daddy back there, that's a different story. Now, we got to get that corrected.
multiple other articles are calling for them to be exiled, exit stage left. I
No.
don't even think what they were doing prior to any of this was impactful as it is. I don't see why they need to be here. I just don't see them two as innocent individuals, Eugenie and Beatrice. I feel like they also have their fingers in these conversations. And, if everything was green on their side of the grass and Sarah Ferguson was like, I'm meeting Diddy, come meet, they would be there. Despite the fact that, Eugenie has this apparently anti-trafficking charity, which I think is completely ridiculous because of what your father's been accused of, let alone your damn mother. But this is what you have. You're such an opposite. I'm just not buying it. I feel like it's all image. It's all performative. They're not. Like, people are just having dark suspicions about these two princesses. I don't think they're going to lose their titles. This is just whispers and conversations. I don't think it's going to happen. But there are dark suspicions about Princess Beatrice and Eugenie, and either any roles they played and what price they're paying for their parents' actions. And lo and behold, Diddy, of course, has to come into this conversation because he was connected to Epstein, and the pictures of him and Sarah Ferguson and the daughters resurfacing out of nowhere, which I've never seen before, is just so funny to me. That trial just ended and Andrew is being exposed. They're both connected. The higher ups and executives want these people to be banished so that the less stress is on them. But Eugenie and
Beatrice, I think in my eyes, I see them as victims that trying to help their mama, and they probably wouldn't help their daddy, but help their mama, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I can't take it no more. I'm gonna stop this right here. If y'all want to see the rest, y'all can go to Morales page and listen to that. Cause I am not. Cause this is a victims channel, and those two girls are victims. Okay, in my opinion, they are victims. Period. That girl looked scared as crap when she was standing there with Diddy. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all. This is Valentine TV. Please subscribe to the channel. Help me grow. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. All right, bye, y'all.